What's up, Gunners Collective, man? Just a little afternoon shot. Some breaking news. I wanted to talk about Operation Rabbit Hole. If you guys haven't heard about it, it's an operation that took place this morning in Los Angeles, California. They're not playing. Sounds good. Bang, bang, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. The feds hit the East Side Playboys gang. Yes, indubitably. I knew something was going on, and it was funny style. And so I was scared. They hit the Playboys, man. It's probably one of the biggest operations in the history. They had busloads upon busloads to take active gang members and incarcerate them. These guys were not playing. Operation Down the Rabbit Hole is what they're calling it. And you see how they make funny plays on the wording to this? They got them. They got the East Side Playboys gang, man. They incarcerated them. There's several charges all the way from racketeering, the RICO Act, murder, gun charges, gang enhancements, drugs. Operation Down the Rabbit Hole, man. They're not playing. They probably seen this coming. When it comes to RICO Acts and there's certain gangs, man, that they feel pose a threat. Doesn't matter if it's north or south, wherever it's at, they're coming. Bang, bang. The feds will come knocking at your door, and when they come, they came. Toma, Arby's, right? They got you. It's just unfortunate when they pick and choose. You just never know. When you're living that street gang life, when you're part of a street gang, there's the Street Gang Terrorism Act. They look at us as domestic terrorists. They look at us a certain way. I say us because I also was part of the mix at one point in time. I stepped away. I said, skip up that, right? I ain't stepping in dog shit. Right? I'm stepping the fuck away from that. But there's a lot of Playboys from the East Side, Los homes that are representing. They're out there actively being involved in whatever criminality the feds think they were. They were watching these guys for a long time. They don't go into these cases unprepared. One thing about the feds that I do know when it comes to RICO cases was when they knock, hey, so is there a Playboy here? They'll snatch you by your ears. They're not playing. It's unfortunate. It sucks, but it happened today. Los Angeles, California, breaking news. Operation Down the Rabbit Hole. And I've always tripped on these fucking names that they give us, or these names that they give these RICO acts or these fucking operations. Operation Quiet Storm. They quietly went in there and stormed the motherfuckers up out of there. Operation Black Widow. They went in there and they tried to cut the head off, right? Operation Down the Rabbit Hole. Operation Scrapbook. Operation whatever the case may be. Red Dawn. These names are a direct derivative to fucking basically clown. They want to clown, and that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Now, what's going to happen from here? That's a hard blow. It's a big blow on an LA street gang that's very deep. We know Playboys are everywhere, okay? I've met guys from Playboys from different states, different cities. They focused on Los Angeles, California. I seen there was busloads full of gang members that they apprehended. I don't got the exact number right now, but there was several known gang members that they got off the streets. It's unfortunate. It sucks. In a menudo style, in a direct fashion, it happens. A lot of lives are going to be changed behind, Operation Down the Rabbit Hole. There's a lot of people that are out there now that are going to get home from school, a lot of kids, and they're not going to have their father or their mother. And there's a lot of old ladies that are going to be left without their old man, and vice versa. They don't discriminate, the feds, when it comes to these certain individuals. If you're out there in the mix, if you're out there being part of a gang, they will come get your ass, right? And that's just the way it is. If you think you could ever escape and fly under the radar, they're probably working on a fucking RICO right now. That's just how it is. That's how the feds move, man. They're doing their job. They're constantly trying to battle street gangs, and that's just how they get down. Now, a lot of people make it several years, A lot of people get out the mix before a RICO comes down. But when one does come down and your name is attached to it, you're pretty got, right? You're pretty done. Like I said, the RICO Act is not what you want to fall under. The Racketeering Act is not what you want to fall under, because that is looked at and they hit you from the top all the way to the bottom to the top. They smooth knock your ass out with an uppercut. A tiger, and it's over. Bang, bang, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Now, on another note, I will say You know, for them to do something at this magnitude in Los Angeles, you know, is a trip. I think the last one we just seen was in Stockton when they got several different gangs from different, you know, you had Bloods, you had Norteños, you had the, you know, just some player ass motherfuckers. They caught people from everywhere unaware. It was the first time I had ever seen them target people from different groups all at once. But with this thing right here, I'll say this shit right here, they're not playing. They went straight for the gusto. They went straight for the Playboys. Their focus and their attention was on this one gang, the East Side Playboys. Now, like I said, I announced maybe a couple months ago that something was going on with the Playboys. Something was coming down the wire. I was hearing from certain individuals down south that there was some movement and shaking and baking within the Playboys gang. And I had it wrong, gente. I had it wrong. I heard that, you know, they were trying to stray away from certain fucking organization, things of that nature. And for that, I apologized. And I said, you know what, Spencer Holmes? Maybe they weren't, or maybe they were. I can't call it like an alcoholic. Maybe it was a certain clica that wasn't feeling the motion in the ocean, right? They weren't feeling the fucking rock of the waterbed. But right now, just like the Dream, what's the name? The Dream says, we rocking that thing like. Today, the feds went in there, they rocked that thing like, right? They rocked it. Let's get it settled with the chest on power rule, right? And they went in and they got a whole bunch of East Side Playboys, man. And from what I'm hearing from the homeboys down south, man, it's a lot. You know, they've arrested a lot. I'll bring you exact numbers. I'll do a follow-up video. I just wanted to put something out there, breaking news. It's crazy, you know. You just never know when you wake up in the morning, when you're living that street gang life, what the day will bring you. You can get your whole cat words peeled backwards. Sounds good. You can put some paint where it ain't. You can get a fucking mamon by 3 different chicks and be all happy, right? Or the feds could come knocking on your doors, huff and puff and blow your shit down, right? And in this case, a whole lot of Playboys got their shit blown down today. And a lot of them will never see the streets again. You know, when it comes to the RICO, it's very serious. When it comes to the federal government, it's very serious. People don't take this lightly. You know, this is why I say I promote unity for the raza. This is why I promote, you know, get away from whatever you think you're doing, homes. If you're not making the right moves, if you're not making your next move, your best move, get the fuck away, right? Because it's going down. It definitely goes down, man. And it went down today for the Playboys, you know. So like I said, breaking news, Operation Rabbit Down the Hole. So they're cold motherfuckers, right? They got the East Side Playboys gang, man. And they're basically trying to eradicate the gang with the RICO Act off the face of the map. You know, who's next? That's always the question. That always gets people talking and wondering, what water is next? Other waters are like, damn, we'll hold this to Simone. I know you will. You know what I mean? They go north, south, north, south, north, south, man. At the end of the day, who's the true enemy here? Is it the raza against each other in different gangas? Or is it the administration taking on the gangas? I said it. Fill me up with unleaded, right? I'll take a full tank this time. I got bread, right? It goes down, man, and that's exactly what happened. So breaking news, Operation Down the Rabbit Hole, man. The East Side Playboys gang was targeted today by the federal government, and several of them were locked up with the RICO Act. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose, gente, because they'll come get you, man, and it's an ugly thing. Bang, bang. This is the motherfucking gun. If you like what I got to say, man, hit that like, that thumbs up one time for your mind. If not, you can hit that thumbs down, heavy as the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's bringing you the best possible information I can. We're going to touch on it. We're going to tap in. This is the gun. Bang, bang.